Mr. Ibrahim, we want to know about you before Islam.
Before Islam, I started working for the South African government in the early years, 1987. I was working for safety and security of the country. I started in 97, right up until 2021. In 2021, I retired from safety and security, working for the South African government. By that time, I was holding the position of captain, which is capitano. By that time, when I left in 2021, and I was working for the security of the state at that time in South Africa. Then when I resigned in 2021, but by then I've already started preaching. I started preaching in 2010. I started preaching in 2012, I became the Archbishop of the church. I was anointed as the Archbishop of the church by then, the leader, and taking the church from my late father and my late mother, Johannes and Bestina Richmond, and I took over from my brother Moses, and I was then running the church as the leader of the congregation, the Corinthian Church of South Africa by then, with the help and the assistance of my brother Elijah, my sister Yvonne, my twin sister Yvonne, and my other sisters also assisting with the church. And that is my background. That's
Then you are an archbishop.
Yes, Archbishop.
Wow.
Yes, Archbishop of the church.
Yeah.
We've got about, under me, I had 12, plus minus 12 archbishops, 30 bishops. But let's say 20 to 25 priests.
Yeah.
Under me.
Under you.
Yes, under me. And the church is not a family church. It is a non-profit church. It is a non-profit church. It was built by donations. They used to donate 2 rands to build the church. And the land that the church is built in, we didn't bought the land. The land belongs to the king.
Mr. Ibrahim, we are very curious to know about your story. How you changed?
It was a dream. And it was a dream which came to me. I was at the church at the time. And I usually sleep where my mother used to sleep. My mother, when during his older years, was about 80 years old. So he was tired. When he gets tired of watching the congregation, she will go to the small room just to sleep there. So I used to sleep in the same bed where my mother used to sleep. It's a small office which was previously used by my father. And so I usually sleep there times and times and times, especially when there's going to be a big congregation. So I'll come earlier, maybe 3 days, 4 days earlier, to sleep in that small room with a small bed. And I was sleeping there, and around about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I heard this voice echoing from that room, telling me, inform your congregation to wear white topis and white kurtas. Then I woke up. I was shocked. What is this voice saying? When I woke up, then I said, it's just a dream. We are a church, and what is this dream? Must we change what we're wearing now, because we've got our own attire that we wear, which was given to us by our father, late father, that we are wearing. And the second day, now it was on a Friday, same dream, same voice came again. 3 o'clock, round about there, not precise, but it was early mornings. And then I woke up. I said, same voice, same dream came now the second time. What is this? What is happening? Then on Saturday, around about the same time again, same voice, but now louder, stronger, and like instruction now. Tell your people to wear white topis, as we call them in Islam, and white kurtas, as we call them in Islam. Same dress. I said, I'm getting worried now. It's going to be a congregation where all the bishops, archbishops, all the leaders are going to come together for that particular meeting. It's about the church, the progress, and what is going to be done, and what must be done in the branches, in all the branches. And I had that strong in me to say, let me tell them it's a dream. It won't hurt anyone. It won't. It's not a train smash. It's just a dream. It's not gonna cause harm. So I went there. The meeting started, and all the things where I was an archbishop. The meeting started, and all that. Then I stood up. It was my turn now to make speech. So I started with the dream. I said, this is the dream that I had. And started being shocked. I can look, I can see that they are shocked with the dream. And they started talking to each other about the dream. And one of the archbishop stood and said, no, you are our leader. We believe in you. This is the dream. Maybe it says you must change what we are wearing. We don't know what the dream is about. And when the dream has come, it is a customary belief in our. When the same dream keeps on coming, we take it as it's its truth. And one bishop, Archbishop Camii, stood and said, no, we believe you. You are our leader. We will do it. We've got no problem. We'll wear what you say we must wear. And correctly, my brother Musa, late brother, heard the congregation wearing the same similar thing in his years, living years. And the meeting ended, and now it was going to be Easter preparation, Easter weekend. Whilst I was in the church, busy sorting out some books, Bibles and all that, preparing wines and all things for Easter weekend, one of the priests came to me and said, "Hey, we've got some visitors." I said, "Priest, I never invited any visitors in the church. Who are those visitors?" He says, "No, they are here." And who are those visitors? He says, they are Muslim brothers. I said, "Muslim brothers are here." Then I turned. When I turned through the door, the male door, because in our church we've got the male door and the female door. We don't use one door. Male separate, female separate. And if we sit female separate, male separate. And I saw these brothers, they are wearing exactly what I was told in the dream. Exactly. Then I said, "What is happening?" And I went to these brothers, I embraced them, and I remember exactly what I said to them. I said, "I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. Now, the dream that I heard about you," but I was talking to myself now. I was not saying about the dream to them. This is the dream. This is the reality of the dream that I had. I had 3 days, for 3 days. And I said, "Okay, brothers." I was excited. I said, "Okay, brothers." We were about 500 by then, members of the congregation. And these brothers come back at night. We will have about 2,500 plus minus there. They will be here at night. They said, "No problem. Thank you for welcoming us, and we are so happy that you welcomed us." And I asked the question, "What made you to come inside this church?" Because I don't know. But what made you specifically to come? This is the church. What made you to come? I said, "No. Once we were walking past this church, we saw a flag with the star and the moon. And that symbol is an Islamic symbol. That symbol is for Islam, not for Christians." Then we thought, it's not a cross, it's the star and the moon. Maybe it's a mosque or a masjid, a different type of mosque or masjid. So let's come and see. That's how we came in, our dear brother. Not that somebody told us about the church. We just passing, doing our Jamart work. And I said, "Oh, okay, no." The star and the moon was from my father. My father told us to wear the star and the moon and to follow the star and the moon because it's a sign of light. And explained that in my church, which God gave me to handle in His name, we can't wear a cross because the cross is a sign of shame. So we can't wear a sign of shame. I want you, my followers, that was from my father, to wear the star and the moon, because the star and the moon represents light. So there will be light in your lives. Your lives will have light. If you follow this sign, it resembles light. That was in early 1950s there when he started this, when he said that. And the congregation has been following it up until my brother's time, my time, and still have that sign. Its sign is still there, even to date. And I said, okay, my brothers, yeah, this is how we got the sign. We know it's your sign. Please, don't fight us. They said, no. We are just happy that you've got this sign. We were so happy. And thank you for welcoming us. And we were happy. Then they explained me about Islam, religion, just in brief. Then they went away because they were busy with the Jamaat. Then they came back at night. When they came back at night, then I said to them, I had a dream. Do you know, I had a dream about you, about people wearing exactly like you. I said, wow. And I believed in that dream was true now, because I never invited you. I would like to become a Muslim. Tell me how to do it. They said, no, you've got to take the Shahada. I said, what does the Shahada mean? They said that you bow to God and only one God. I said, that's easy. That's easy for me. That's what our father told us to do. And I said that to the members of the congregations who were there. This is what our brothers are saying. And can we say that? But it's not by force. It's your choice. Whoever wants to pray to one God can take the Shahada with me, because today, right here, now, I am taking the Shahada. Remember, it was the day of Easter weekend. I took the Shahada on that day. And I cannot be exact about numbers, but the church was so full, it takes about 2,000, 2,500. It was cramped. And everyone took the Shahada as I explained to them. And we've got learned people in our church. We've got learned people, we've got teachers, we've got nurses, we've got lawyers, we've got everyone learned. And we've got students that are still going to school, others matric. They were there. So they understood what they were saying. They didn't say sing and without understanding what they were saying. They understood that by taking the Shahada, that is what you're meaning. That is what you are saying. And I understood what I was saying, and they understood what they're saying. And can you believe? Everyone took the Shahada who was there on that day, and we were so happy that we will now pray to one and only one God, the God of Abraham, the God of Moses, the God of Ismail, the only one true God. And this is how it happened. Thank you.
Congratulations for you. And we are so excited by this story. It was amazing. It was just amazing.
And this is the truth.
Yeah.
My dream is not answerable to any human. It's answerable to Allah.
Yeah, and you were Archbishop. Now you are learning the Arabic and the Quran.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
I'm
and you
learning
pray 5 times a day.
learning the Holy Quran, and I am so happy, and I'm highly prepared to follow the teachings of our beloved Prophet, the last Prophet, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And truly, if you see a light as a leader, you can't leave your people. You will show them the light slowly, slowly. It took our prophet 23 years, as I'm learning now, slowly, slowly to teach people about Islam. The church compromises of many followers, plus minus 100,000 followers.
And now you are teaching Islam in your church.
I am preaching Islam in my church, and they are allowing me to come and preach Islam in my church. They have never fought with me. They don't hate that I became. Instead, they are supporting me.
MashaAllah.
They are supporting me, and that's the truth. And that's the truth. And I'm only answerable to Allah because the Prophet told us to speak the truth. This is the truth.
I would like to know your feelings about your Turkey and this building, Hagia Sophia, which was a church before for almost a millennia and was a mosque for almost 6 centuries. I'd like to have your feelings of being here.
Firstly, I am great honored to be invited in Turkey and to this holy land with such history. And I'm here today in this beautiful place where there's history. This place, it was a church, and now it's a mosque. And it was a church for a millennium, for years, and now it's a mosque. I would like to thank the president of the country, his cabinet, for being so good, and I don't know how to express it, to allow everyone to come and see this history of a church and now turn to Islam, and every people are here in harmony. Christian people are here to look at it, and Islam people are here, and there's that harmony, and people are being shown everything, they're allowed in, and there is that peace, and you can see people can learn the history there, though it was changed from being a church to a mosque, and people are so happy to know the history. And this is about the true religion. This is about Islam. This is how Islam is. And in fact, on my opinion, yes, this must happen all over. We as humans, by nature, we bow to only one God. And this is what I'm seeing here in this country, with all the history and the strong people of this country, very strong, beautiful, warm-hearted, friendly people. And I will say to everyone, please come, Muslim brothers, Christians, come and see the history that is here. And I think Turkey can change the whole world, can change our mind, our thinking, with what I'm seeing here. I am so happy to the organizations. I was so humbled to meet everyone. It was a great honor for me to be in this beautiful country, well-developed country.
Thank you for this inspiring, great story. We appreciate your talk, and thank you again on behalf of Religious Affairs Administration of Turkey, Diyanet, and on the name of this beautiful mosque of Hagia Sophia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm so humbled. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much.